Hi guys, my name is Oluburupo and I'm the founder of Golden. Today I am here with Samuel, also known as the Crypto Sensei. He's the founder of Word Sensei, and today we want to learn from him and hear one or two things about his journey, his life, and how he was able to achieve the feat that he has achieved. So, good morning, Samuel.
Good morning.
How you doing? My God.
Yeah.
Well done. Congratulations on your new drive.
Yeah. Thank you.
Damn, that guy's slick.
Crazy stuff.
You know,
It's for car guys.
It's a what?
It's for car guys. People are car guys.
Yeah. I'm not yet a car guy yet. So when I get to the level, you don't start desiring some things until you get to a point. You just watch from afar.
Well, not bad.
Yeah.
But you can just what you love. You can just dream about it. I mean, dreaming is free.
About that dream. So, what dream did you have? Or let me say, how did it all start? What's your
Okay.
story?
Okay. I'm this kind of person that was given birth to. I will not say a poor background, like
Okay.
very poor background or something, but it's below middle class. There's no
Okay.
such thing as, I used to tell people, there's no such thing as middle class.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's either you are at the top or you are at the bottom.
Below.
So there's no such thing as middle class. So I would just say, let's just put it as lower class. So I had this drive of wanting to not be average because I hated any form of mediocrity. Not just money wise, school wise, everything wise, music wise. I started playing instruments when I was at a very young age, like
Oh, you
musical
play
instruments. I play
instrument?
keyboard.
Oh, wow.
I play some other instruments too.
Wow.
And trust me, I'm not here to like brag or something, but
Okay.
I'm not average.
If you are good, you
I'm
are
not.
good. No,
I'm
don't
not.
worry. You
So
are good.
It's just my kind of, it's the way I'm wired and the way I think, and also of this philosophy of life that whatever you want in life, you have a major control, you have a major work, you have the major part of the major role to play
To
rather.
play, yeah.
Right? If not all the role, you have the major role. Okay. So it all started started from when I was prepping for medical school.
Oh,
So
by the way, yeah. It's also a medical student.
yeah.
I know. Combine. We'll get there.
Okay.
So go ahead.
So it all started from when I was in medical school, University of Nigeria, Nsukka. And when I was prepping for school rather, so I was taking UTME classes because in Nigeria you have to you have to take some exams and stuff. So I was preparing for exams, I was reading, I was engrossed in school work, and I just wanted to smash. We used to call it smashing. There's even between passing the UTME and smashing.
Yeah,
So I just wanted to smash because that's what medicine required definitely. So I was reading, but I was also working. Yes,
Okay.
I was working while I was preparing for medical school. So I was teaching jam classes, post-UTME classes. It's more of like side also for me to gather money for myself because I was the one funding myself, not because my parents don't want to fund me, but because I just took that responsibility very early, and I just chose the life I want.
I think that because I did the same thing too at a point in my life. I think that act always make us more responsible.
Yeah.
Because we stop receiving and we start looking to get for ourselves.
Yeah.
I like that.
So I taught jam classes I taught at barracks in military school. Like I was teaching why I can jam classes there.
So if you're gonna teach the child of a soldier rubbish, so you have to teach very well.
Yes,
I've listened to your teaching before.
So,
I think you.
So the whole thing started. I met some friends in my UTME classes too. we were just all about trying to make money for ourselves. We were looking at different spaces. I heard about Forex, I heard about crypto. Back then when I was in secondary school, I had there were some folks in my school then that usually just do Bitcoin trading and stuff.
Yeah.
They make money out of it, but then they don't want to get you plugged in. When you start asking them for what are they doing, they'll just be like teasing you and just joking around and stuff. So I found the opportunity to access some materials while I was preparing for jam class.
Okay.
So now what made me stable to the game was the fact that trading gives you freedom. Gives you freedom. I'm this kind of person, okay, I don't want to sound so antisocial, but I'm this kind of person that I don't really like getting into people, and I don't really like being out there. I just want to be in my space.
Obviously, I know that.
So
what do you trade? When you say trading, I mean trading. What do you mean trading?
Okay, when I say trading, I mean trading financial securities, financial instruments, not Ponzi's.
Okay, cryptocurrency.
So, cryptocurrency, and any currency, but any financial legal tenders, and basically just liquid market. So I love the fact that it gives you freedom. Now, the funny thing is, when I heard about crypto or when I started going into it, I was not even looking at the now, because I felt like I was just a student that was trying to get into school. Let me just get into school and just be doing this stuff at the side. I was looking at 6 to 7 years after, because medical school years like 6-7 years.
Yeah.
So I was looking at the bigger picture of it. I felt there was a time I did something silly. I was like, if I can make 20% a month by just buying and holding some coins and just trading. Because then when I was trading with very little capital, I started with 5,000 naira, 405,000 naira. That was my Binance.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, we had Binance, then we had BitMEX and some other exchanges. So I funded 5,000 naira. I think it was around $10 or thereabout, something like that, or maybe more.
So let's say, you can say you are like those motivational speakers that will say, I started with one rice, and it became and I own the rice factory. But because $10 compared to trading volume, and where you are now, but it was a good. Okay, so you can say $10 what you started with.
Yeah. Now remember I said I had side hustles then. I was working, I was teaching, and basically my tutors then, like my teachers in school or in these classes, were plugging me into some jobs to I have classes here, help me to handle it, get paid and stuff. So I was saving the money into my thing. So I had a friend then, it became more of like a competition. We're trying to do who will save the most, or who will top up their Binance.
So you are saying that you encourage saving?
Yeah, I encourage saving for beginners. If you are just starting, if you're just getting into the game, you're starting from scratch, you should be accountable.
What lesson did saving, having to compete with your friend, and you guys competing and you trying to save the highest and all of that? Yeah. What lesson did that process? What lesson can you say you learned from it?
Okay, the whole trying to save, and it's okay. Let me just tell you guys something. I'm going to say it the way it is. I'm not trying to sweet mouth or motivate. Okay. I was losing in it. Like, not really like I was losing. I was the one saving the less. So this guy got to like $100, and I was in like $30-something because I was basically working my ass to gather small cash and stuff. So later I just found out that I should stop pressuring myself. It became more like I was now competing than actually focusing on the target. So I just stopped pressuring myself. And I'm not trying to diss anybody or say anything bad about anybody, but from then till now, I know how much I've made from trading, and I know where I am right now compared to back then, or compared to the person back then, compared with those.
So what can you say was different between you then and you now? What can you say is the difference?
Okay, now one thing about me is I filter the noise, and I'm not pressured. I've seen a lot. I tell people, you come to me, this person is making 100 million, 300 million, 500 million, 1 billion and stuff. I just listen and I just, okay, fine. I'm not pressured because I've seen a lot and the internet is full of lies.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah, so just work at your pace. Don't be pressured and make sure you're doing the right thing. Don't be doing the wrong thing over and over again. Because that's why some people are stuck at a spot. You are doing the same thing, which is the wrong thing, over and over again for a long period of time. Nothing will change. You cannot be doing the same thing and expecting different results.
Definitely.
You have to like refine and stuff. So I saved up a little. Now, do you know the funny thing? When I started trading that money, it was kind of going up, fluctuating up, down. Then the whole money went down to zero.
For vanishing.
Now, I had worked for a long period of time because it was for like a whole year I was teaching. So I gathered up to like my total savings. When I say my total savings, my net worth was like within 200 to 400k, my total savings. Now, I taught in the secondary school and I taught in jam class for like a whole full year. While I was getting salary, I was living with my parents. So I think that's what helped me to save.
Okay, yeah.
Because if I was on my own,
you spend more.
There's no how I would save them. So I was not even touching any money. I was working, but you cannot see the money on me. You cannot see the result on me. It's as if I'm just one dead as broke person. So I gathered this whole money to fund my crypto account. I wanted to buy Bitcoin. So then buying Bitcoin was not seamless as now. So it's kind of difficult because you have to do P2P, local P2P. You have to look for who will not scam you and stuff.
Yeah.
So I got scammed of this whole money.
Yeah.
It was very, very. It was a traumatizing. It was a traumatizing episode for me. The only person that know about this thing, a few friends and my brother. So I gathered this whole money.
Do you know that? Do you know, is the person in Nigeria?
Let me just explain. It was an escrow group on Telegram. They were Nigerians.
You know, because these are our axes that this is why
they were Nigerians.
We are doing this. This is why we are building Golem, so that we want people to know that. I mean, well, we'll get there because I know you are not doing scam. But now they only interrupted your growth, but they couldn't stop it because imagine we have other people too. This guy is learning different skills. There are 1,001 skills people can learn to make money from. They're having to steal money or defraud people of their hard-earned money. But go ahead, let me hear the story.
So I gathered the whole money. Like, I'm not gullible to easily fall for scams, but this was basically an escrow service. Escrow is like a third party. So I felt like it's more safer with an escrow. But I never knew that everybody, including the escrow guys, they were all fraud. Wow. And they were Nigerian. So immediately I paid my money to the escrow, to the third party, expecting them to fund my wallet. I was blocked and I was deleted from all geogroups. I was I was blocked all around. I was traumatized. I wanted to go crazy. So for that whole week and so for like 2 weeks, I was just mad. Like I was just in pain. I had to like call some of my brother was the only one that knew. Then a few friends later they found out. I called my cousin, who was a cousin of mine who I also I have respect for her. Yeah, she's actually an intellect and so I told her about it. I told her and she was like, I should just chill for a while. I'm just starting. It's still early for me. I should focus on school. I should try to read, and I can still save up. And with time, everything I'm going to forget about it. Then I also called some of my friends in medical school. I told them I want to start focusing on school more now. I think school is my calling. Making money is not my calling online. So I dusted my books and I started reading. So I was reading, I think, during that period, I think ASU was on strike or something. So I was reading at home, I was not in school. Then I was bored I'm like, I cannot just, this is not the life, this is not me. Like, I'm trying to,
there's more.
This is not me. So I deleted my Binance, deleted my Telegram and everything. Yes, now I deleted all my crypto app. So at the end of the day, I found out that I was going back to Play Store to download it. Then I was on an Android phone. I was going back to Play Store to download it.
That's what I use now. gadgets. No problem.
Okay. So I was going back to Play Store to download it. Sometimes I would just open it because of the bond I already had for it. So there's a guy I met on Telegram, a white guy.
Okay.
I still have his number saved, economist, Kelvin.
Wow.
He's a white guy, I think in the US or something. So he had this crypto channel where he used to drop signals. I was good at technical analysis then, but I was not really perfect. So I told him, can I work for you? I was just volunteering to work. Like I told him, can I work?
Volunteering to work.
Yeah.
Volunteering to work. Very important.
So I was not even telling him, will you pay me to? I just wanted to just be to learn, also to just be carried along and stuff. So I was dropping setups on his channel.
Yeah.
Once in a while. I would just send him my setups to his DM. I was sending it. Then I think I was using Tab Trader. Is it Tab Trader? Yeah. TradingView was not popular like that much. I was using Tab Trader.
Was back then.
Yeah, it has been way back. So I was sending it to him. So I think he had a very good trading mood. So he sent me $100 first.
Wow.
After a month. Then later on he sent me another $100.
Wow.
So that was like $200. That was like the first time somebody's giving me such amount of money.
Wow.
From that, the whole money I saved them was from sweat. I was saving it in my mom's account, not even in my account.
Wow. So your mom
My mom did not know I was scammed. I had to just keep it to myself because if she found out, that is another wahala.
Wow.
So I had to keep it to myself. So he funded me like $200, and I started trading gradually. Now I just kept the money. I was trading gradually. I was just I was trying to be. So I was scared of losing my money.
Yeah.
Because that was like my only money.
Because of that experience.
Because of that experience, I was scared. I even had the thought of just withdrawing it and putting it in my account. Well, then I don't want to, because I think that was when Binance launched futures recently.
Okay.
Because I started using Binance before they even brought out the futures interface.
Okay.
So when they launched it, my friends were like, this thing is all of that, futures. You can just use 100x. In fact, one of my friends did like $30 to $300 with over leveraging and stuff, and we were super hyped about it. So I got into trading. I was learning. I was losing money. So I traded. I was trading. I was losing money. I was making money. It was more of just profit and loss. Make money, lose money. Make money, lose money. So there was a time I did around $300 to 3.8K. I was over trading.
No, over leveraging.
Yeah, I was over trading, like $300 to 3.8K.
And you didn't make any withdrawal?
No, I don't think I did not make any withdrawal. I made my first $10,000 in my parents' house, and nobody knew. No single, and I did not even make any. I was not even living life.
Wait. So you mean that you did not post it that
No.
like you know that quote those boys used to say, never broke again. So you did not post never broke again.
No.
$10,000. You did not buy any news. You did not even buy about 40. You did not go to any hotel.
The only person that know was my friends. That was a few friends that were in this private WhatsApp group.
Okay.
So we used to just drop chat and just talk to each other. And so I did not post anything. Even at home, I was still eating my parents' food. I was not going to restaurants. I was still normal. I was not buying new clothes.
No, thank you.
Now, it's a lot of money. And I didn't know the funny thing. I was not super hyped. I don't know why. I was just chill. I was just calm, and I would just look at it, I would just smile, and I would just continue. Like, I was not super hyped, like, I'm about to change the world or something. I think that's one trait about me. I'm not easily moved. Because of how high my taste, so let's say my taste, or how far I see myself. I'm not usually moved by
distracted by
little achievements.
So I wanted to say that. So you say you have all those skills, you have other things. You were teaching first. I believe teaching is a skill.
Yeah, it is a skill. It's not easy to talk to your mates.
Yes,
not even people. They were basically my mates.
Wow.
So that was like pressure.
Teaching people right now also, now you're even teaching people that are not older than you. Teaching is a skill. You said you know about the instrument also. You learn. And what do you think learning did to you? I feel like, so for me, while I was growing, while I was in this journey, I tried instrument too. I tried to play saxophone. I tried to learn the piano. I tried to learn the guitar.
Yeah.
I tried to learn everything. But well, I can't say that I'm not a master at there because
Yeah.
I don't want to blame my teachers because I think I had bad teachers too. That they were just giving me assignment to go and do. They will not teach me. But I think also that they were not what I want to do. But those processes of learning, I think they did something to me to take discipline and life serious. So those processes of learning for you, what are the things that they did to you?
Okay, one thing about me is I see learning and trading, I see everything as a journey. And I feel like the journey is more fun than the destination. To be honest, I don't know if I'm weird, but I feel like the journey is more fun.
Yeah.
The whole ups and downs, the losses, the gains, the fallback, the push, everything is fun because
journey is
you
more
learn,
fun than the
you
destination.
enjoy. Like even if you have friends that move out, like me, I have a friend right now that we are on this. Like if you have friends, like people, you guys move out, you work on, you people are moving together. There's sometimes you even laugh about, you learn, you like it's more fun. I feel like the journey is more fun. And the destination is just there, money,
It's like
spending
the final
money,
destination,
just.
yeah, and you're there, you're
What
just
is
relaxing.
the what is? I feel like there's no destination because I still want to enjoy the journey. So we have to just keep extending the journey.
Yeah.
So it's
I mean that's
we
a
have to
very
just keep
powerful
extending
thing.
the journey.
That's a very
And
powerful thing you say there because
yeah,
you know the journey to this point, you know, it's like you said, it's a journey and you have to enjoy.
you have to enjoy it. If you feel like you just need to get out of the journey and just get to destination so quick, you may not even get to your destination.
So that means that even
So you have
in,
to enjoy every
in
moment.
trenches, you
Even
have
in
to
your
enjoy
yes,
it all through.
even in your lows, your losses should not make
Do you
you.
complain about your
I don't
losses,
complain.
your
I take
stuff?
responsibility. The thing is, I don't shift responsibility.
And I think that is
I
what
know.
many people don't know.
Yeah, a lot of persons, Nigerians are good at that. They like
yeah.
to shift their irresponsibility to someone else.
Yeah.
So they want somebody to be the reason why they fail. And it's bad as an entrepreneur. You
Sometimes
have
we
to,
even have some bosses like that they are, I once had a boss say somebody needs to take a blame for this.
That's
You know,
it. You just
and
want
they're
to
always
shift.
looking for someone
Who will?
to be the scapegoat and take the blame. But
Yeah.
taking responsibility.
you have to.
I mean, let me just before we round up, let me just also ask again that so what are the distractions that you eliminated on your journey?
Okay. Now I'm not trying to sound so strict
Okay.
or so bad or so this. I just one of the things I eliminated was, should I say, I won't really say, I don't want to just, I'm this kind of person that I'm of the point of view that I'm of the philosophy of life that whatever I say now is my point of view, and should not be used as a standard to judge life scenario. So if I'm saying anything now, it's not that this is what you must do.
Definitely.
You should live your life and try to blend it to your own psychology.
Definitely.
So, but for me then, I was not really this over social person. Not really because I don't like talking to people. But when I mean social, I mean I don't usually like go out that much. I'm not saying if you're going out you would fail in life. No, I'm not saying it. Saying that I'm just talking about my own point of view. I was not into any relationship. I wasn't into any relationship.
You did not date anyone.
No.
So they not giving you breakfast before.
I don't know, they've not. I'm not even ready for that.
Oh, wow.
So I've not, and also I'm not pressured, right? I see people flaunt money, people do stuff. Like I just feel like everybody have their own journey.
Definitely.
So there are times you see your mates that are really doing well in life, and just try not to. And I used to tell people, the internet is full of lies. Everybody's copying on the internet.
A lot of carping things.
When we go offline, we'll face our reality.
Definitely.
So, I remember as at 2020, is it 2020 or 2022? Okay, 2020, I overtraded. 2020 was like it was the year I overtraded like crazy.
But did you make money too?
I made money, but it was not really like, I made money trading. but it's not really. It's not. Really, I cannot compare it to some other years.
So,
Okay.
so
Now,
okay,
hold on, let me
sorry.
think.
Yeah.
I think even as at 2020, I had crazy volume, trading volume. Binance, I was among top 4% traders on Binance by volume
Wow.
on futures.
Wow.
Not just that, other like it was like I was trading, and also there in this my trading journey there was a year I traded completely and I was just a break-even trader.
Wow. No profit, no
No
loss.
profit. You know what it means to trade for
Yeah.
one full year and
And
it's just
nothing.
like you are wasting your time. Go and play video games.
There's only that experience. No, but you know
But
that
then it's
journey
an
will give.
experience. But
Yes.
the journey is what was motivating me to
Yeah.
continue, not
Yeah.
because
The
of
profit
the
first.
profit. It's more of the journey. And I even tell people this game is more of the journey than the destination. It's more of the journey. Journey is fun. The ups and downs. It's good to the losses, everything is part of it. It's inevitable. You cannot escape
I
it.
want to ask a question, Shabo. It's okay if you don't want to answer, Shabo. So, how many zeros have you made? Just tell me the number of zeros, like in terms of the money you made in this
Oh my
business. How many zeros can you? Okay, this is 6 zeros. So let's make it in naira, so that
I
know you don't.
I'm not, I'm not going to answer, but it's a whole lot. But I'm not going
Why
to
you say
answer.
a whole lot? God.
I don't. I'm too personal. To
Yeah,
answer
it's okay, it's okay. I understand. I understand. But the point we want to make is that, I mean, as a medical student, he said as a medical student,
Yeah.
he's still a medical student. He started growing, he learned this skill. This trading is a skill. I mean,
Yeah, it's a skill.
I mean, I tell people that it's a lifetime skill.
Yeah.
When you have it and you know it very well, you can't be poor from anywhere. I
Yeah.
mean, there are opportunities out there, and then we want to make sure that people know that there is a lot they can do.
There's a lot you can do out there.
You don't have to be a trader.
Yeah,
I mean,
you don't have
DeFi.
to-
Look at
you
DeFi
can
now. People are
trade
into
too.
DeFi jobs.
Yeah.
People are.
You can have your tech startup.
Yes,
You can do
I mean,
a lot of things.
a lot
You
of
can build
things
products.
without having to steal money from people. Like
Yeah,
have to
you don't have to be a
scam people.
fraudster.
I mean, you don't. I myself, I've been through a lot in this journey of trading. You know,
Yeah.
like you said about people always don't want to take in responsibility. You know,
Yeah.
and sometimes when you come and say 100 people to do something, this and that, and there's issue, people will just want to.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, the journey, the fun thing is the journey, like
Yeah,
you
it's
said.
the
So, in conclusion, what would be your advice to someone that has no direction yet? In fact, ASO has been this 7th month, ASO has been on
Yeah, ASO
strike,
on strike.
and even when ASO
In fact.
resumes, people they have no direction. Going to school is just you. Some are not
Yes.
even in school yet. So, what would be your advice shortly for someone that is just coming up?
Okay. My advice.
Yeah.
First thing I would say is you have to be knowledgeable.
Yeah,
You have
knowledge.
to. One thing about I'm not just I normally tell people it's always good to learn from people's experience. But
Yeah.
remember, if you are too gullible or too naive and you're trying to learn from people's experience, you might end up with the wrong person. Or you might end up learning the wrong thing.
Yeah.
So you have to feed yourself with knowledge. You have to just work on personal growth first. Because you don't have any direction in life. Give yourself a task. You can start working out. You can start maybe like just 50 push-ups a day, 20
I'm
push-ups,
still
1,000
same
skips.
That's it. Because
You
because
can
of what you
just-
said in your podcast, I
Yeah.
had to start.
Don't give yourself one simple task that
Yeah.
does not require money. So
Yeah.
you don't have any excuse of I don't have money to start. No.
Yeah.
So you just work on your personal growth, read books, listen to podcasts,
Yeah.
do voluntary services.
Volunteer to help.
Yeah, volunteer to work. Use YouTube. YouTube is a very good tool. Then you have to also outline your goals because you must want something.
Yeah.
You know what you want in life. Outline your goals. Then after outlining your goals, you have to now track it. What can take you to this point? Because life is about, like I said, whatever you build your future, you create your future. Whatever you want in life, you have a major role to play.
Definitely.
So you want to be this is your goal. There are journeys or there are ladder or there are steps that would get you there. So you have to split these tasks into smaller tasks. They may be looking very big and vast, but you have to split it into smaller tasks and start gradually.
Are you a Gen Z or a millennial?
I'm in between. But I'm not a Gen Z. I don't think, okay, mentally, I'm never a Gen Z.
Yes, I know. I know you're not. this is going to be the end of the show
Yeah.
with Samuel. And you want to say something?
Guys, okay, let me just say a quick one.
Okay.
Motivation can only get you started. It will not take you far. Discipline can. I know after watching this video, you may be motivated to start one or two things. Remember, you have to be disciplined. A lot of you, I'm sure, after getting started, after like within the space of 3 to 5 days, you will drop it. You will get tired again. So motivation will not take you far. Only discipline can take you far. So you have to get ready to work. Discipline is pain, showing up when nobody's clapping for you. So you have to get ready to shoot for your goals.
Thank you, Samuel. So our goal is so that we can tell people we want to make Nigeria a better place. Nigeria is already doing well. Our young people are outside the country. They are with their skills, and in fact we are already losing many of them. But our ideology, our goal, is so that we show people that there are various opportunities. Aside doing illegal stuff, there are stuff that there are skills one can learn and become successful at it and become great at it. And being successful for some people can start from 100,000 naira to 1 million to 100 million. It doesn't have to be all of, there that day. And before you know it, you are making those baby steps to bigger steps. So I'll see you again next time. Thank you for joining.
Yeah.
Bye. Thank you, Baba.